Hey everyone, Kevin Sexton here, the Toy Smuggler, and here we're on part 2 of the East Ridge Farley Con restoration project. As you see, we got the roasted out Darth Vader case, save him for last. We got the loose figures, the R2s, can't wait to work on those. And we got the cantina base that I told you I already had, but I'm going to be go ahead and do the cleaning on this video, and we're going to do that process on part of this project as well. So, let's get started. Alright, here we are. You'll need a toothbrush, any kind of detergent. It don't matter if it's liquid, Dawn, clothes washing stuff. This has got OxyClean, plus I put a little bit more OxyClean. OxyClean is great. We're actually going to save the R2s a little bit later here. I'm going to take them apart at the very end of this episode. So we're just going to start off with the 5 figures. Let them be soaking. We'll put this in there, cantina here. Submerge it here. Flip it over. On top of this bar. Go ahead and get it going. Water's very hot. Hot water works out the best. If you want to get old grime without having to use a lot of harsh chemicals, hot water and just good detergents usually do the job. So I can actually go ahead and sit this down here. Luckily, not a lot of grime underneath this thing, so whoever had it, I don't know what they did with the rest of the pieces, but they took very good care of it. You usually don't find, when they're scattered apart and you only find pieces, usually they're damaged and very nasty, where they've been out in a barn or a basement or something, an attic or something like that. And this one is extremely clean. Like I said, this had dust on it. No pin marks, nothing like that. So very unusual to find in this clean condition with nothing broke on it or no signs of foul play, so to speak, to be it not to be together. So very, very odd story here. So I'd love to know, but the guy I got it from, I think he got it from somebody else. So grab one of these figures here. And you don't have to scrub extremely hard. Just real lightly, especially across the face. You just want to briskly go across. Where the most on, especially these Hoth troopers, this X pattern in their clothing, that's where most of the grime lines. And if you're having trouble getting it out, the best thing is let it soak for a while. And since he's white, he will be going through a like a retro bright solution thing that I'm going to put together later. So right now I'm just trying to get the grime out of the worst of the topsoil and junk out of him before we do that. So looks like he needs to soak a little bit more. I'm just briskly going through a bunch of these, getting some of that top layer off of them, and then let them soak yet once again. This Boba Fett's got a lot of little, looks like red clay. He's been played out in the banks and stuff, which I did it with mine. So yeah, so that was the 2 worst parts on him. Actually, see here, the stickers, the red insignias are already gone, but I'm going to go Toy Ploy, if you don't know who that is. He's got a YouTube show on doing restoration. Great show. I come across his show on accident. Actually, I think I caught wind on it from Retro Blasting show, and that's when I seen his little thing. I went and watched it. Honestly, I didn't think much of it, and then the next thing you know, I'm binge watching it. So the guy does an excellent job at restoration. He comes up with a lot of clever ideas, but the point I'm getting at is he makes a lot of restoration stickers and stuff. So he done some replacement stickers for these, and I'm going to purchase them on his website. Please go there, watch his videos. Great guy, it seems to be. He's got a great little show, very helpful. So it looks like it's coming right out. So the biggest thing, guys, is let these extremely hot water, let them soak for a while. Just don't get no big hurry. Enjoy the process. This right here, I know a lot of people think I'm crazy. This calms me down. I used to be a pro wrestler. You know, I'm actually getting into amateur bodybuilding now. Slowly getting into that, and I do artwork, and everything's just stressful, and that's the whole reason why I'm getting involved and doing this. I've loved toys ever since a kid. I love designing them, and I really have just really enjoyed finding throwaway stuff and really turning them back in and giving them new life again for myself or someone else. So that's just been a very rewarding process already, and I've just been getting started. I actually started about a year ago working on some of my own stuff, and like I said, I enjoyed it so much, and I'm a dad again, and I'm trying to stay home, not stay on the road so much, and I'm just trying to, you know, my wife said, you just need to do what you love, and I love doing this. So okay guys, now what we're going to do is you need to take a screwdriver. You don't want to try cleaning these R2 units here together. They come apart real easily. They got a screw inside. You come in there and you really got to hold this head tight with the body, or if not, it will just keep spinning. So I done took the screws out here, which both of these are, this one's not too bad, but this one got a very odd screw. The one's a sensor scope, I don't know if they all came that way, but it's got a different kind of screw, not too bad. But the regular R2, this screw's almost shot. It really is. These two screws are very different from the ones I got. Put a little in a little vinegar, and they'll usually straighten right up. So one thing I noticed, I want to make sure the same limbs go back to the same R2s and stuff. And I noticed that the dark blue stripe goes with the regular R2, and this one has more of a lighter blue, so that'll help keeping that thing. We'll see what kind of shape we got here. Huh. Okay. Put that in soak, and looks like the little clickers. And what I do, instead of pulling out on the clicker, you just get the legs, push them up ever so gently. That helps pull the little neck piece out, which is this little clicker. Be very gentle with this. A lot of little fragile pieces here. So take that. Looks like the legs are in all good shape. Alrighty, let's let these soak here. Let's see what we got here with this one. The sensor scope, I've never taken one of these apart, so I don't know what the mechanics are here with the sensor scope. Let's see what we run into here. Let's see. Do a little push from the back side here. There he goes. That was easy enough. Alright. The legs and body all look to be no fractures or anything. Alright. Now we've got a bent clicker on this one, but it's still there. It's a little warped, but maybe this hot water might stretch him out a little bit. Now what we got here, and I do not, looks like this piece is, yeah, it snaps in, so it shouldn't come out. So I'm going to leave him on the down position so I don't lose it. Like I said, this one I'm going to keep, and it looks like the chrome, it looks like it's in very good shape on this one, so I've really lucked up on this piece. So alright, let's find the toothbrush here. We'll see if some of these stickers here come off pretty easy. And usually you just, yeah, hot water, as you can see, just really tears these things up, but there's a lot of grime on one of these. I don't know what that, I don't know if that's old paint or what, but it's pretty darn cruddy. So keep him in any, this chrome is funny, people. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Don't mess with your chrome. Don't paint your chrome. Don't put clear coats on your chrome. If you got decent chrome on something, leave it alone. Maybe some chrome polish. Windex, I found, is probably the best stuff as far as cleaning it. And like I said, OxyClean, I'm not 100% sure if it will mess with it long term, so I'm just got it in there. It got clean really quick. Get in, get out, so to speak. A little bit on his little sensor scope there. Alright, let's put him over here to dry. Let me check on the other dome. Like I said, I'm just not ever put these domes to this OxyClean too many times, so this is, when in doubt, air to caution. So now this one, now he has a lot of battle damage scrapes on this dome, but like I said, I'm not messing with the domes that much. I think it adds the character to the piece, and everybody's just, I think, especially Star Wars fans, I don't know what it is. Sometimes you guys, everything's got to be so-so and perfect, vintage parts and everything. Sometimes it's the imperfections that tell the story. So, alright. Alright, so guys, I'm going to just stay tuned. I'm going to finish cleaning these out, and then we're going to jump on this Darth Vader case, alright? Alright, here we go now. We're going to try to see what we can do on this vintage Darth Vader case. It just looks horrible. We'll see what we can do just on some basic cleaning here. Got a lot of nasty grime and a lot of horrible scratches. I got some ideas on how I'm going to fix that. Like I said, you'll be able to see the inside of it here in just a moment. And I may have to end up finish washing this thing in the bathtub. So, but I got this good solution here. I want to get the solution on it. And luckily with this thing, there's not much way I can hurt it. But now the tabs, got one messed up tab here, and hearing a lot. Every time I open it up, I'm hearing some busting right here. But I got a solution. I got industrial. Last job that I had, I was able to get some industrial hot glue, and actually I got some black hot glue. So I'm actually going to try putting a couple of coats of that black hot glue over that so to reinforce it. So like I said, I'm not looking at reselling this, so I'm actually using this piece as a tester piece to see if that is something I can use on the restoring one to resell. So, but one good thing that is good on this one, it's closing very nicely. So mine, actually original one I have, is actually quite bowed a little bit right there. But I don't know, I think where mine, I used to live in an old store when I had my studio, my large 10,000 square foot studio. Like I said, it used to be an old printing company and an old furniture store. Extremely hot and extremely cold, so I'm thinking the heat and cold mess with it. So live and learn. Keep your Star Wars in controlled temperatures. Alright, let's see what we can do here. This is the part I'm not 100% sure if this is going to be big enough here. But I want some of this solution in here to help loosen it up. What is that? I was hoping to find, sometimes as kids we scotch tape weapons on the sides of these things, and I was actually looking in here now trying to get a closer look and see if I seen any like stormtrooper blaster or something like that scotch tape to the side, and no, not seeing anything. Didn't think I would, but shot in the dark here. Never know until you look. So yeah, it looks like I'm just going to hit this thing with some solution here and set it to the side, and I can continue washing this one in with a shower head and stuff, where I got just a little bit more room. But you can see here, none of the brackets. I'm going to have to design me some new brackets to go in to make it, or at least where I can use it for some troopers and stuff. So a lot of major, but I got to get this J and this S and Jamie off here. So, but I got some ideas, and like I said, I may do a gold version or I may do a silver version for this one. So, I don't know. We'll see. So, just stay tuned, and I'll finish getting these all cleaned up. Okay, everyone. Part 2 of this restoration project is just now finally wrapping up. Finally got everything kind of clean. Darth Vader, pain in the butt. Still got a lot of wiping out on the inside. May have to use some lighter fluid or something. Got a lot of residue in there. A lot of grime. More grime on the inside really than outside. Is all been abused and scratches and stuff. But we got these three turned out very good. Really good and clean. These three are ready to go to paint. I think might be part 4 of this deal. But these pieces that you see here, the two R2-D2s, the Hoth Commander and AT-AT driver, these are going to be on part 3. They're going to be going for that retro bright bleaching process. So I got them apart. And so I had one, the original R2-D2, the sticker on him, well, I just had a time getting the old sticker off. It was just really stuck on there. I don't know what kind of glue they used, but it was, I spent probably 15-20 minutes on his body alone. So altogether I spent like an hour cleaning on this stuff. The cantina part almost dried out now. It came out just looking really well. I mean, there's not even a blemish on this anywhere. So really look forward to getting to this after this series is done. That'll be on the end of it. So ladies and gentlemen, that's it. We're good to go. Stay tuned to part 3 coming out soon. We're going to be doing the retro bright process. See if we can't clean these things up a little bit. Stay tuned.